Morning. Don't know where you are, but where I am, it's early, the world's still stretching, the coffee's hot, and the signals are already coming in. Let's take a look before the day starts making demands. This is Signal Check with Adrian North. Tuesday morning, July 21st. Coffee's doing its work, inbox is still manageable for now. Let's see what came in overnight while the rest of the world was sleeping. Russian intelligence services are hijacking security cameras, not breaking into buildings, just logging into cameras people forgot to secure. IP cameras mounted outside logistics hubs along transport routes, near military staging areas across NATO countries and Ukraine. They're watching weapons shipments roll by in real time. The cameras were already there, already recording. Someone just changed who gets to watch. It's low-tech surveillance at scale. No satellites, no drones, just thousands of poorly configured cameras doing exactly what they were designed to do. Record everything. The only thing that changed? Who's on the other end of the feed? And honestly, that's the uncomfortable part. We built the panopticon ourselves. There's a new malware framework called holograph and is genuinely clever in a way that makes you shake your head. It hides its command and control traffic inside Microsoft 365 calendar events. The operator schedules a meeting, say sometime in the year 2050, and the event description contains encrypted instructions. The malware checks the calendar, reads its orders, does its thing. Then it exfiltrates stolen files as calendar attachments to meetings that will never happen. From the outside, it looks like normal Microsoft 365 traffic, encrypted, authenticated, completely legitimate. And that's the problem, isn't it? When the infrastructure we trust becomes the channel we can't see into, detection gets a lot harder. SonicWall disclosed 2 vulnerabilities in their SMA 1000 VPN appliances a few weeks ago. Turns out, and this is always the worst part, they were being exploited as 0 days for weeks before the patch even existed. Attackers were installing custom malware directly onto the boxes, which means they owned the pipe. Every hacker has to go through certain visible credentials, internal traffic, the works. SonicWall's pushed to fix, but if you're running one of these and you didn't patch immediately, you might want to assume someone was in there, because they probably were. A hacker wiped an entire national land registry database in Europe. Just gone. Every property title, every ownership record, every lien and mortgage deleted. The country's real estate market is effectively frozen because no one can prove who owns what. Lawyers are having a field day. Buyers and sellers are stuck in limbo. And here's the thing. This wasn't some sophisticated nation-state op. It was a vulnerability, an unsecured endpoint, and someone who decided to push delete. We talk a lot about ransomware, about encryption and Bitcoin demands, but sometimes the attack is simpler. Sometimes it's just destruction, and the recovery from that? Way longer than anyone wants to admit. Okay, quick detour. Runner's World dropped a piece on carb loading for marathon training, which, not exactly cyber, but stay with me. The thesis is pretty straightforward. Most runners underfuel, balk halfway through long runs, then wonder why training feels terrible. The fix? Do the math. Calculate your actual carb needs based on mileage and intensity. Eat before the run, fuel during it. It's not complicated, but most people skip it. And I mention this because it's the same problem we see in security. We know what works: patch management, MFA, logging, backups. But we skip the boring fundamentals and then act surprised when everything falls apart at mile 18. Preparation is deeply unsexy, but it's the only thing that works when the system's under load. The EFF just published a breakdown of privacy practices across smartwatches, fitness rings, and health trackers. Oura, Garmin, Apple Watch, Whoop, all the usual suspects, and the results are mixed, let's say. Most of these devices are collecting deeply personal health data, heart rate variability, sleep stages, menstrual cycles, blood oxygen, and the transparency around what happens to that data is lacking. Laughable. Some companies publish decent privacy policies, others don't even have a basic transparency report. And here's the rub. We wear these things every single day. They know more about our bodies than we do, but we have almost no visibility into who else gets that data, how it's stored, whether it's sold. It's the quantified self with a black box on the back end. That's Signal Check for today. Close the tabs, step outside. The day's waiting. We'll talk again next time.